This is the Samsung ES8000, Samsung's flagship model for the 2012 range. Now, a few obvious noticeable changes are the stand here, the U-shaped stand upon which the TV rests. The bezel is also thinner, and on top of the bezel sits the microphone and the camera. And as TVs become more and more complex, a typical remote control isn't enough to enter that sort of information required to access all the features, and that's where the microphone and the camera come in. And this TV offers a number of ways of interacting with it, including motion control and voice control, which we'll look at in a moment. But first, I want to look at the Smart Hub interface. And the interface looks much the same, but this year it's in full HD, and it does make it that much cleaner, that much crisper. Along the top here, we've got the local recommended applications, so they will change depending on which country you live in. And here you've got your access to the Samsung apps. Now you can download and customize your TV that way. These apps that you download will appear along here, and you can download any number of applications. Much like with a smartphone, you've got the little dots on the bottom here, so you know which home screen you're on, so you can scroll through and access those different applications, and those applications can be deleted, moved around and put into folders. The next major application here is the Your Video, which allows you to access films through different partnerships and tie-ins that Samsung has. Currently, Love Film and Ace Tracks is available, but as more become available, they'll be able to be searched for through that. And then there's these three new features, which we'll look at a bit more in a moment. There's Family Story, Fitness and Kids. But now we're going to look at how you can interact with your TV through voice control and motion control. So first up, we'll look at voice control. Now, as I said, the microphones are built into the top of the TV there, but you'll get this smart remote supplied with your ES8000 TV, and when you press voice control there, you'll also be able to use the microphone on the top there, but we'll use the one built into the TV first. So to wake the TV up, you say, "Hi TV," and you can see a few options have come up along the bottom there. Now, there are a number of features such as channel changing and volume changing when you're in the TV mode, but in this Smart Hub mode there are also a few features available. So I'll say more, and here you have access to a number of things here, and we'll try web browsing, so web browser. And we can speak to search. Hi TV, which magazine? So there you can see how it could be used for accessing some of the features in the Smart Hub, but here's how it can be used when watching regular TV. So, hi TV, volume up, volume up, volume up. So as you can see, it can take a while to turn the volume up by repeating that phrase, but you can say volume keep up, stop. And you can do a similar thing when changing programs. So, hi TV, channel up, channel up. Or you can choose a specific program, so channel number, channel 1. Now we'll look at a number of the features that are available through motion gesture. So in order to instigate this, you have to lift your hand and wave it, and then you can see a cursor appears, and you can move that over either the channels or the volume. And to select, you clench a fist like that. Now, another feature where the camera built into the bezel is useful is when logging into your individual profile. So you can set up a number of different profiles for different members of the household. So dad could have his own one, mum could have her own one, and the children could have theirs. And what logging into that profile will do is allow you to instantly log into your Facebook accounts, your Twitter feeds. So not all the members of the household has access to the same information. So we can do that through face recognition using the camera. So, hi TV, login. And now using facial recognition, it will allow me to create a personal account. And if you want to control a number of peripheral products, such as your Skybox or your Blu-ray player, then this IR blaster comes supplied with the ES8000 TV, and when you'll speak a command to the TV, it then sends a Bluetooth signal to this IR blaster, which will send an infrared signal to your box, and you'll be able to control the features that way. And one other feature that I didn't mention in the motion gesture is that a counterclockwise circle of the hand will take you back a page when web browsing, and you can also say back or say homepage when browsing the web too, and that will help you navigate. Now, next up, we'll take a look at these 3 signature services. Now, first up, we've got the family story. Now, this is much like a social network, but on a much smaller scale. So it's not designed for your 400, 500 friends you might have on Facebook, but it's designed for a small knit group. So it could be your relatives in other countries around the world, or a few close friends. The next signature service is the fitness application. Now, this will assign you with a personal trainer. It will allow you to plan your progress, and that could be weight loss or muscle gain. And one really nice feature is that it uses the camera here and creates a virtual mirror, so you can see how you're performing against your trainer. So what you'll see is an image of yourself on one side and your trainer on the other, or perhaps a DVD or some kind of workout video on demand feature, and you can see how you're performing in line with that. And lastly, we have the kids signature service application. What that does is allow the parents to control what their children access through the TV. So it could be recommended programs. There are also some educational features in there, and you can put limits on how much content they view. So you might switch the TV off after 1 hour, or tell them to go and clean their room. You can also reward your children. So if they do go and clean their room, they can receive some virtual stickers, and once they've achieved however many virtual stickers, they might get a virtual certificate, which could be exchanged for a real-life treat. Now, one other aspect of parental control that parents will have over their children while using this ES8000 is remote access through this camera on top here. So remotely, parents will be able to log in and see who's watching the TV. A red light will come on when somebody's doing that, so you'll see whether it's been accessed, and you'll be able to switch it off too. So to access all these features with the ES8000, Samsung has bundled not only the standard remote control, which has been changed slightly upon last year's model, but also this smart remote control. Now, this is a very clean remote control, but rather than having the touchscreen like you've had on previous remote controls from Samsung, this one doesn't have a picture on it at all. Instead, you put your thumb here and you can feel your way around it, because there are some tactile buttons and raised sections. So as well as the volume up and channel up and down buttons, you've also got these 4 raised bits here. Now, the one on the left gives you a useful access to recent history. Now, the top button gives you access to a toolbar. The right button gives you access to your tools, and your bottom button gives you full access to a menu. And one other feature that's available through this smart remote is when in TV mode, you can access the channels like so, but you can quickly scroll through them. But of course, you're going to always need to be able to control the TV through the TV itself. And Samsung's changed the way that you can do that this year with its ES8000 model. So on the back of the TV just here, there's just one single button. However, it's a joystick, and it gives you access to a number of features. So you can go up and down to work your way through the channels. You can go left and right to change the volume. And if you hold it in, it gives you this access here, so you can access the Smart Hub, you can switch the TV off, access the full menu, or change the source. Now, a few other changes that Samsung has made to the 2012 lineup of TVs, including this ES8000 model, is changes that have been made to the All Share feature. Now, All Share is Samsung's take on DLNA. Now, DLNA is a method through which multiple products can share content when on the same Wi-Fi server, but that's changed this year with Samsung's All Share. You no longer have to be on the same Wi-Fi server, so for example, you won't even need to be in the same house. Instead, as long as the products are connected to the same cloud server, they'll be able to share content. Samsung also claims that the audio quality has been improved, and for a TV of this thickness, it offers the best sound quality around. Samsung also claims that the picture offered by this year's TV lineup will be superior to that of last year's. Last year we had the micro dimming technology. This year they're calling it micro dimming ultimate. So this will improve the color, the contrast, and Samsung claims the detail enhancement will be that much better. And of course, this is a 3D capable TV too. Again, Samsung claims that it has improved the picture quality when viewing 3D, saying that the picture is 2.5 times brighter and that crosstalk has been reduced. So as well as the 2 remote controls and the IR blaster that you'll get with the ES8000, you'll also get your active shutter 3D glasses. Now, Samsung says that there'll be at least 2 pairs with each model. Now, this ES8000 TV has a 900 GHz dual-core processor. Now, what that allows the TV to do is superior speeds when web browsing, applications will download and open faster. It also means you'll be able to multitask that much better or switch between applications better. But all the power and hardware behind this telly isn't going to be outdated anytime soon either. When you're buying this telly, you really are investing in the panel, as whenever a significant update becomes available, Samsung says that the users will be able to update their TV themselves by buying a new board, which you'll be able to plug into the TV just here. So that's the Samsung ES8000. Comes in screen sizes from 40 to 75 inches. It's Samsung's flagship TV for the 2012 lineup, and a lot of the features that we've seen on this model will be available on others. Now, at which we'll be testing TVs from throughout the entire Samsung range, from the bottom to the very top, and you'll be able to see all those lab-based reviews on our website. But in the meantime, if you want more details on this particular TV, go to our website at which.co.uk/ES8000.